So today's video is another try on haul, but it's a try on haul with a little bit of a difference, and that is because it is a Lookiero box. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Lookiero is an online personal stylist website. So what you do is you go onto the website, you put in all of your details, you put in your size, you put in your weight, you put pictures on of yourself. You can choose different kind of styles that you like. So apparently the personal stylist who is going to be choosing the clothes for you has an idea of what you like or what you might actually suit that you hadn't thought of. That is the idea of it. So I thought I would give it a try. I did try this a couple of years ago. It wasn't a great success, but I thought I would give it another try now. You pay £10 for the box, and then if you decide to keep any of the items, they take that £10 off how much that item was that you keep. So once you've signed up to it, you can cancel it at any time. You don't have to keep it rolling if you don't want to, or you can get it on a monthly basis. It is a subscription box. But once you sign up to it, you will get a personal stylist. I'm not sure if they're a real person or whether it's an AI thing or whether that's just a gimmick to say that it's a personal stylist. I'm not sure. But they send you an email with a selection of 10 items, and you can choose 5 that you would like to try on at home. Now, you don't have to look at those items if you don't want to. If you just leave it, the personal stylist will choose the 5 items for you, and that's what you'll get sent. So if you want to do it completely blind, you can do. Now, what I did for this one, I did go and look on it. I clicked on the email and went to look at the 10 items. And when I looked at them, I thought, really, this is what you've chosen for us? And then I came off the site, and then when I went back, it wouldn't let me click to say, can you choose me 10 other things? And when I emailed Lookiero, they said apparently you can only go and look on that once, and if you don't choose them there and then, it's too late, which I thought was a bit odd. So because I hadn't actually selected anything, I hadn't pressed yes, I was happy with those, so I'm not sure why they do it that way. So I'm not sure what's in the box. I'm not sure if what I've got is the 5 items from that 10 item selection, or whether they've chosen me something else. So once I haven't actually opened the box yet, it's still sealed. So once I open it, I'm obviously going to find out what they are. So I'm going to open the box, and then I'll show you each item as I normally do, show you what it is, then I'll try it on and we'll see what it looks like on me and what I think of it. So let's open the box. So there's the box opened. You get some bump in there. So it says welcome back. So obviously they still had my details from the first time that I used it. I hope you enjoyed the selection I put together for you this time. And it gives you a little bit of detail of what's in there. And it gives you the invoice, which in total, if I bought everything, is £173.94. And then you get a sheet that shows all of the things that you've chosen amongst some of the things that would go well with that item. So let's have a look at the first item. So the first item is from a brand called Only Karma Coma. It is a size 20. So just for reference, I'm 5'4". I'm a size 20 to 22 at the moment because, like I've said in previous videos, I have put some weight on recently. So I'm not sure if the sizes are going to fit. Incidentally, Lookiero, the plus sizing doesn't go up much past 20. I'm not sure if I've seen a 22 on there. So I'm not sure if they would go up higher than that. But if you want to have a look at the website, I will link it down below so you can go across and have a look and look at all the FAQs and things like that. I'm not working with Lookiero. I just sent for this off my own back just to see what they would send me. So this is the dress. It is black and white. It's quite a nice print. It's got a zip up the back and it's got short sleeves, and it does have like a scoopish neck. I think this would be see-through So I'm going to try this on and we'll see what it looks like. Right, so I've got the dress on. Surprisingly, it does fit. This is a little bit on the short side for me. I don't think I would feel that comfortable wearing it. I do feel like it's a little bit above the knee. I would prefer it maybe a little bit below the knee. But all in all, the size is quite good. It's not clingy. I definitely think it could be see-through, so apologies if you can't see through this. I do have underwear on. I don't actually have shapewear on today. And I think this dress actually just skims the belly so you don't actually see the big lumps and bumps. So yeah, I quite like the print. I would have preferred it if the neck had been a little bit of a lower scoop or a V-neck. And I like the length of the sleeves. The material feels sort of like a crepey polyester. That's kind of what it feels like, but it doesn't feel like a cheap material. It does feel like it's quality. So I don't think I would keep this because of the length. I could possibly in the autumn wear this with black tights, but am I likely to? I don't think I would actually. I'm just going to have a look at the sheet and see what it says you should wear it with. And we can see this one here is the selection. So this looks like it has either a white cardigan or a black jacket with it. It's got a tan bag, some flatties there. Don't have my glasses on, so I can't actually see that very well, but it does give you options for different ways of wearing the dress if you needed that kind of thing, which I think is a really good idea actually. So yeah, that is the first one. As always, let me know in the comments below what you think of each item and if it's something you would wear or not. So let's have a look at the next one. Okay, this looks like another dress. It is a size 20 again. This is a t-shirty style of dress. It is a long dress and it is black and white striped. I think that's black, yeah. It's got no sleeves, which is not me at all. I would not go out with no sleeves. But it's got a V-neck, which I do like. And this is quite long. And the brand is, let's have a look. The brand is Yest, which I haven't heard of. So the price of this one I've got on is, this is actually classed as a mini dress. So yeah, so it's not, a mini dress is not something I would have chosen. And this dress was £25, I think that says, which that's not bad actually. £25 for this dress. So yeah, this one that I've got in my hands is £57.95. Now that is definitely more than I would want to pay, but we'll try it on and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, this one, size 20 does fit us. It is quite long. I'd say this was a midi dress on me. Like I say, I'm only 5'4", so if you're taller than that, it would be shorter, obviously. It does fit, and it actually does skim over the belly, so you can't see. It's not clingy. It is very stretchy. It is a t-shirty material, but it's not clingy, which is quite surprising. It's actually not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I would go out with the sleeveless dress on. I don't like my arms, so I think I would feel a little uncomfortable with that. I do not like the neckline, and as I haven't got shapewear on, you can see some little lumps and bumps here, but if I did wear shapewear, that would kind of pull that in a little bit. I don't hate it. Very surprisingly, I don't hate the dress. I think it looks okay. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I don't think I'm going to keep it because at £57, I honestly don't think I would get enough wear out of it. But it is very comfortable, very, very comfortable. And I do think this is a really nice summer dress. they always say that stripes across make you look bigger, but that's not what, in my experience, that's not what I've been finding, and I have been wearing more things with horizontal stripes. So yeah, I don't actually think this makes me look bigger than what I am. I think it possibly makes me look slimmer than what I am. You may think differently, but yeah, I would look at other things from this brand, yes, because I do think this is quite nice quality. It's got little ties on the sleeves that you can't unloosen, and there's kind of a, you can pull it in there, I think. So you could make those maybe thinner at the top, if you see what I mean. That's quite nice. Yeah, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror here. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised by that, but probably won't be keeping it. Let's just see what they suggest you pair with this. So this is the dress at the bottom here. So we've got it with a blue, I think that's a blue jumper, or a pink, like a pink leather jacket. They've got options of trainers. I think this would go really nice with white trainers actually, or dress it up with strappy sandals. They've got a big kind of tote bag, or a smaller bag, so you can dress this up or dress it down. And I think this would actually look really nice with the leather jacket. I'm not actually sure about this dress at all. I'm kind of 80% that I'm not keeping it, but the more I look at it and the more I look at the options, the more I think, is it something I need in my wardrobe? It does feel a little bit low at the front, but I could easily wear something underneath that to hide my cleavage if I wanted to, but that would be an okay amount of cleavage for me. So let's have a look at the next item. Okay, the next item is a white top. It has a seam down the front, which looks like it's a shirt, but it's not. That doesn't open or anything, and it has a little frill at the sleeve. Again, it is a sleeveless top, and there is a little frill at the shoulder. It is only Karmakoma again, and again this is in a size, it's in a size 3XL, which it says is a UK 18, so this could be a little on the snug side. So this one is £20 for the top, V-neck top, 3XL. So let's see what this looks like. So this white top is definitely too small. It is very fitting, but it is only an 18, so I did expect it to be. Actually, it's not quite as small as what I thought it was going to be, but yeah. And obviously it is see-through, so if you don't want to show your bra, you would have to wear a little camisole top underneath. It feels like a cotton material. It feels like quality. But again, the short sleeves, I would feel self-conscious. But I have been looking for a white shirt kind of top. And if this had maybe longer sleeves, maybe short, you know, like kind of up to here, and it was a little bit bigger, I think this would actually be quite nice. But yes, this is on the snug side, definitely. I do like the neckline. I think the neckline's really nice. I like this kind of V with the collar. I like the little bit of lace on the sleeve. But yeah, definitely too snug round the belly. So let's have a look at the styling with this one. Right, they do have it on, but it is in the pink. So this also comes in pink. That's actually a really nice colour. I like that colour. I think I might have liked that colour a bit more actually. That is very nice. But obviously they're pairing it with a skirt, a mini skirt or a longer skirt. They've got it with a denim jacket. I mean, a denim jacket goes with most anything, doesn't it? And they've got it with a longer coat here as well. So I really like this card feature that Lookiero do, where they show you what else how you can style the item. I think that is a really good idea. So definitely gets 5 stars for me for this, for Lookiero. So let's have a look at the next item. I've got 2 more items, and the next item is a skirt. Now this is a very short skirt. It is a mini skirt. This feels like a velvet. It's a very soft velvety material. The brand is Vero Moda, which I have heard of, and it is from the Curve range. There's a zip up the back of the skirt, and there are side pockets. It feels really lovely. It definitely feels very nice. But yeah, I can see that this is going to be far too short for me. But we'll try it on and we'll see what we think. Okay, I've put the skirt on, but I can't zip it right up. It is very snug. I would need, this is actually only a size 18. It's a 3XL size 18, and I can't get the zip up. But I am going to show you what it looks like, because I've got the items, so let's show you. But it is too short. So if you don't want to fright, shut your eyes. Yeah, far too short. There is no way on earth that I would go out with a skirt this short. Again, in the autumn, winter, you could wear tights with it. I would, if I wore thick rib tights, maybe I could get away with it. But I could, definitely not this size. I would need at least a size 20, if not a size 22. I love the pockets in it. The feel of the skirt is such good quality. It really is. But yeah, I'm going to turn around because I can't get the zip up, and I don't want to flash anything that I shouldn't be flashing. So yeah, that's what it looks like from the front. Definitely that one would be going back. I'm just going to show you what they have put with it. So it's this one at the top here. We've got a brown jacket or a hoodie, and a smart black jacket, and kind of a slip top kind of thing, cami top. Yeah, probably would look really nice on somebody slimmer, or possibly me in a bigger size with thick rib tights. That wouldn't look too bad. But as is, I definitely wouldn't be keeping it. And the price of the skirt is £36, which I do think is quite a good price, because this is a really nice quality skirt. It does have a little bit of stretch in it. So if you're looking for something like this, it might be for you, but yeah, definitely not for me. So let's have a look at the last item. I'm actually going to go and change out of this shirt and top because I feel really uncomfortable in them. Right, I've changed back into me comfort clothes. So let's have a look at the last item. Okay, so this is a cardigan, which, as I'm recording this video, it's the middle of June. So I think this would be definitely more of an autumn winter item. It is quite a thick cardigan. This feels really lovely quality. I'm just going to put it on over what I've got on. This is a 4XL, and it's a UK 20, and it's from a brand called Night of Navy, which I also have never heard of. So let's just try it on. I think you always want a cardigan to be maybe a little bit bigger than you would normally wear things. Oh, that's really nice. That's a lovely cardigan, that. The length is fabulous. Sleeves, as always, too long on me. But you can turn them up or push them up if you wanted to. I'll just turn them up. Actually, I'm going to pull them up because I really don't like me sleeves down at my wrists. That is a lovely cardigan, and it's got pockets. That is so nice. It feels such good quality. It really does. All of these items feel really good quality. So if you're looking for quality clothes, these brands are definitely ones to have a look at. I love the fact that it's got these pockets. I love the 3 different coloured stripes. I like the chocolate brown, which I think is quite in at the moment. Yeah, that is a really nice cardigan. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the cardigan, because I'm quite impressed with it. Yeah, I love the length. Very nice length. I think it would be actually fine because, like I've said before in videos, summer days in the UK, not always warm. So it might be nice, you know, if you go on the beach or something where it's a little bit cooler, it might be nice throw on. But yeah, let's just have a look at how much this one was. I really like this. This is £44.99, which I don't think is a bad price because the quality, I mean, it feels so soft. So let's have a look at what they would put this with. The cardigan, they've got the cardigan in grey, cream and blue here, which I also like. I think that's really nice, but I just like this one. I think I like the colours on this one better because they're a little bit warmer. Yeah, but I do like both of them. They've obviously got this with, I think that's a mini skirt or a pair of jeans, or you could wear it over a dress. Yeah, so again, some nice options for styling it. So that is my Lookiero box, and actually when I first said at the beginning that they sent me a list of 10 items to see if I wanted to pick 5, these 5 were on those 10 items. And when I did look at them, I'm thinking, really, a cardigan in the middle of summer? The miniskirt obviously didn't work, but it could work if it had been bigger with the rib tights, like I said. This striped dress, the long striped dress with the no sleeves, actually, that was the thing I thought I would hate the most, and isn't. I actually quite like it. I'm still not sure whether I should keep that or not. Like I said, it is quite expensive, so I don't know if I would get enough wear out of it. But I love this cardigan. I just don't know. Again, I don't know how much wear I would get out of this. But I think it's a fantastic fit. Yeah. So that is the 5 items from the Lookiero box. To send it back, you just need to pack it up into the same box and then return it. I think there's if I remember rightly, the returns process is quite simple. I think you just download the label from the website and then just send it back via the method that that you prefer. And if you do keep anything, you obviously get the £10 off that you paid for the box in the first place. If you don't keep anything, it costs you £10 to look at the box, which some people might not like that idea, but I didn't mind it to have a look at the kind of things that they might send me. I think I will probably try another box of this, see what else they send, because I do think it is a good idea for other people to select your clothes for you, like we did with Nicola recently, because you might find things that you wouldn't normally pick, like that white stripy dress, that you might think, possibly. So yeah, definitely worth a try, and I will leave the details in the description box below. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.